G'day swingers, welcome back to the channel. As you can see this week, I've come back to the location from last weekend. So just there, just at my finger, is the historic building that was relocated. Now if you look in this photo here, you'll see there's a few buildings there. The one at the foreground is actually the original building that used to stand in that location. And I forgot all about the ones behind it. So I've come back today to try and find those ones, see if I can at least find where they are. Now I'll flip the camera around. As you can see, it's going to be very hard to determine where exactly this was because the car park seems like it's right on top of it. So I'm not too sure, but I'll give it a good check anyway. The other side as well is something of interest. Let me get around here and have a bit of a squiz because I haven't seen any of this just yet. But just around here is a possibility of where some of the sites could have been. As you can see, the hills just roll and roll and roll. You'd probably want a 4 to get around this corner. I'd give it a crack in the pulsar, but people would give me some strange looks, I tell you. That thing goes almost anywhere. I love it. So as you can see, yeah, we got plenty of space out here. There would have been a house or two out here, no doubt, but I'm going to try and concentrate in the front half and see if I can't find any relics that they left behind from the properties over this side. So I'll get swinging over here and I'll get back to you when I got a target. See you shortly. Something's not right about that shovel. Game over. Yeah, that's dead. I well and truly killed that. In fact, we're going to finish it off. Yeah. Me and shovels, we don't have luck. Oh well, I'll go and get myself another one. Sort this out another day. Back to you then. Alrighty, I'm back. Got a brand spanking shovel. The only thing I don't like is that handle's red. My channel colours are green and black. As you can see here on the coil. So my old handle's going on that one. I'm just going to swap it out. I got myself a new pair of gloves too. I haven't had a pair in ages. Nice leather gloves, only 21 bucks. Really good quality. They last quite some time. And these ones actually have padding in the palm. And I even decided to buy myself a lovely pair of thermal rubber coated gloves for panning in the creeks. And I managed to find myself a nice crevicing tool as well. So yeah, be interested to see how that goes. We're in another location now. Got another old house just there, 1850s built, and just around here in front of it, this is all parkland. I know it's getting dark, sorry, but if I hadn't gone to go get another shovel, I'd still have some light. So I'm going to have a quick little swing here because I have to go meet the missus to go get a brand new phone for myself, which she's paying part of for my birthday present, because this one in my hand right now, as you can see, the quality of the filming isn't great, and secondly, yeah, it's slowing up, the battery's dying, screen's cracked, list just goes on. So next episode, or even the wrap up for this one, I'll have a brand new camera to film on. Anyway, I'm going to get swinging in this little area here. Wish me luck. Yeah, well, that paint's not going to last very long, is it? Look at that. I've only dug 3 plugs, and that's how much paint's peeled off already. Nasty. Ah well. It will get polished up very quickly with the amount of digging I'm about to do with this poor thing. It's going to wish it never met me. I'll put you to work, buddy, don't you worry. Oh well, I got a target here somewhere. Not seeming too keen on it. I'm actually really enjoying this new light I've got on my hat. So I'll say thanks to Ninja in advance because he actually told me about these little $7 or $8 lights that clip on to your hats. So I'll just quickly pop it off. As you can see, it's only tiny, but it only takes 2 triple A's and it's fine. And it just slides straight onto your hat, nice and easy, right on the brim. As you can see, my first target is something I have no clue what the hell that is. Actually, is that... I got a feeling that might be a pipe stem, like a pipe packer stem thing. So it doesn't seem to have anything on top that I can see. It just looks very plain. But I'm thinking maybe they'd use it like that to pack the top of a pipe. I will look into that later. If so, that is a wicked old relic. Either way, I like it. It looks cool. Very unique. So I'll put that in the pouch and we'll keep swinging. Alright, so this is the light setting of my torch. That's just the phone. As you can see, that little bit of white light helps a little bit. Just got a target here, 1920 target, and it's a key with a safety pin through it. The safety pin didn't really work the way they expected, I guess. Oh well, let's keep swinging. Oh yeah, there's definitely some old stuffs around here. Look at what I just found. Got myself an old belt buckle. Quite an old one by the look of it, I would imagine. Oh, it's silver plated. It's got some weight to it actually. Interesting. Never seen one silver plated before. So that's pretty cool. I'll definitely give that a clean up when I get home. Meanwhile, let's keep swinging. Alright, and this time, out of that hole, right down the bottom, there's a 29-30 target. Oh, sorry, 27 to 30 target. And look here, I got something sitting here. Oh, is that a weight? That's a scale weight. Oh, there's some interesting old stuffs here. I will definitely be coming back. I guarantee you this. It's an old copper weight for scales. Probably one of the old gold timers used it. Give me a sec, I'll clean it up and see if we can't see what the weight of it is. Alright, well this is the second one of these I've found now. Second weight I've ever found, and this one happens to be the exact same style. Notice the crown in the circle? I'll chuck a photo up here of the other one I've got. These are the two side by side actually. But yeah, pretty sure they're different sizes, but both exactly the same style. The other one I've got's in slightly better condition. So that shows some really nice old stuff around here. I'll definitely be back, but I've got to get out of here shortly to go meet the missus. So I'll keep swinging for another 15 and head home. See what we can find in that time. Alright, so let's get a 1920 target. Not sure what that is there. You see the edge? Thinking it's maybe a block of lead. Or a chunk of brass. As you can see, I actually scratched it, which helps me to identify it as brass. Let's keep swinging. Not even a minute later, got another 19, 20, 21 target. Somewhere in here. So I've got a bit of metal there. And there appears to be another bit of that brass. Oh well. What do you do? Let's keep swinging. Alright, so I was getting a high rating target up to 33. And I moved it out my first scoop. Looks like we've got an old bolt or something like that. Not sure what that is actually. Solid brass, I think. It's old. You can see by that green patina. It is old. Don't know. It's got some weight to it though, I'll tell you. I'll clean it up when I get home. Let's keep swinging. Well, this is the crazy shit we get up to sometimes. Stuff you don't see normally on camera. This is a really small little tunnel. And it's just slop that is washed back in through an old shaft. It's filling the old stope I'm in. Oh, is that an 1800s bottle? No, 30s, 40s. It looked a bit older. No embossing. What do you know? I'll actually be able to turn around and come back out forward. No one has been in here forever. Doesn't feel the greatest below. It feels a bit hollow. Hello. That sounds very hollow in here. Hello. Oh. Feels really soft below. Well, there's boot marks, so we're not the first people here, because there's some boot marks right there. Definitely is either backfilled or faces out just up here. Backfilled. Or maybe collapsed. Hard to tell. Could be both. Alrighty, swingers. So, after getting the new shovel, these are the finds that I managed to find in that short little session that I had left. So, I'm not sure if I've got this right here. I believe this may be a tobacco pipe tamper. I'm not 100% sure. It could just be an old hook that I'm misinterpreting that snapped off, but the shape of it just seems like a tobacco pipe tamper to me. I've seen a few of them on the internet where I've been trying to look them up. They're not quite that shape, but they do sort of follow that sort of rough shape in that they use like fake legs, like doll legs and stuff like that, almost sort of style, as this section here, and then this is the top of the thigh, if that's the case. But as you can see here, this is a pipe that my old man gave me when he was that he'd been using for 25 years. And he actually gave it to me on my 25th birthday, so that was pretty cool. The ironic thing is, it's a gold miner. So that's just crazy. And it's carved out of a burl of wood, which is just awesome. But yeah, I'm pretty sure this is actually meant to be used to push the tobacco down in the stem, just so it would all collect up together and burn evenly through. Otherwise, we got the belt buckle. A little bit of silver gilding still left on that, which is quite nice. And we got a little weight here. So this is actually made by the same company that the other one I found was made by. As you can see here in the center, there's a little crown. And as you can see in this photo here, they both have the exact same image on it. So I'm pretty sure they're from the same company. They are different weights. So here's the photo of the larger one, the older one that I found before today's episode, and here's the one that I found in this episode itself. So all in all, not too bad considering I was just checking out a location, and if that is a old tamper, as I think it is, these three old relics are just awesome just for a quick little look in a new spot. So there's plenty of potential around. I'll certainly be going back. I'm just trying to sort out this phone and get a few things settled down and sorted out, and then I can go back and smash it as much as I want. But as you've seen in the clip previous to this, that little adventure of me in the mine, sorry if you're claustrophobic, I do apologise for that, but that's some of the stuff we do get up to here and there, just adventuring and seeing what we can find. We did manage to get in there and have a look, and afterwards I actually managed to find a nice little specimen, which I'm just trying to find, which is here. So as you can see, there's a nice little show of gold sticking out in the end there. I actually pulled this out of the wall itself. It was still in the vein. So technically, I'm a gold miner now. I actually mined it straight from the source rather than having to pick it up in an alluvial source. I actually took it straight from the mine. That was pretty cool. Dave managed to find a nice little bit in there as well. Now, earlier, well, the day before it was, excuse me, we went out detecting for an hour and a half in the afternoon. Didn't manage to find anything between the two of us, so Dave just took me to another, showed me a little patch where he'd found a couple bits, and then basically sort of said to me, "Well, are you going to swing over it or what?" So I went over it, and basically, yeah, he couldn't hear the targets that I heard, and there was a few lead shot around, and my third target in that location happened to be that nice little specie. 0.3 on the dot. As you can see, the gold itself sort of rolls around the other side, if it'll kindly focus. And as you can see, it's sort of sticking through this side, but then there's a really flat piece on the back there. It looks like a nice big bit of gold, but it's not really all that large at all. Say 50% is gold and 50% is quartz, but still happy to have found it. It's the biggest piece I've found in a few months. Now, strangely enough, that sounded like a rusty bit of thin wire. So, yeah, Dave ended up running his GPX 5000 over it, and he really couldn't hear it. So that was an interesting little learning curve. We're both using the 14x9 coils, me on the SDC, him on the GPX, which I think he had the nugget finder, I think, and I was running the coil tech. So interesting to see that his couldn't pick it up. It could have just been a setting, we're not too sure, but it was just an interesting little test to see what I could find on a spot he'd already been over. So we'll do a few little tests like that in the future, but until then, thanks for watching. Until next time, good luck and happy swinging. See you later.